fly, our doves still sing. For this kind of love is a vicious thing. 'Cause all I ever wanted, all I ever need is your crazy love. If we never met, we'd never be this sad. You don't have to forget what you never had. All I ever wanted, all I ever need is your crazy love. So bring on the heartache, my love. Just never let us be apart. Bring on the heartache, your love. It's not for the faint of heart. All I ever wanted, all I ever need is your crazy love. So bring on the heartache, my love. Just never let us be apart. Bring on the heartache, your love. It's not for the faint of heart. Funny I met you, signing in love, busting it up now too. Starting all over again. So bring on the heartache, my love. Just never let us be apart. Bring on the heartache, your love. It's not for the faint of heart. And tears fall. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the faint of heart.
All right, that was Phantom Heart by Matt Mays. So I do want to say that joining us again today is very, very special guest, Harshdeep. Hi, Harshdeep.
Hi, Federico.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, I am fine. It's cold here, but
Is it? Oh, it's cold?
yeah.
Really? Yeah, okay. Yeah, over here it's kind of cold too. It is, I'll show you. It is, right now it's about 37 degrees. I don't know what that is in Celsius. That's in Fahrenheit. Yeah. How cold is it over there?
Here 7 degrees Celsius, I think.
Okay. I won't try to calculate. I won't try to convert that. Yeah, so really good to have you back. You joined us for like the first half hour yesterday,
Yeah.
and that was a good session. We talked about game development, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So for today, let's figure out what we're gonna work on. So let me get rid of this, and yeah. So I guess this time to switch it up, I'll go first.
Okay.
And as always, it's the whole point of the daily code kickoff is to kick off what you're actually going to work on, the code that you're going to go. Maybe not necessarily code, maybe like me, it's usually PR reviews.
Okay.
And other stuff that's code related. And so for me, so I do need to get ready for the Elixir mob, which is coming up. Oh, by the way, I did write this blog post finally.
Okay.
So get ready for the Elixir mob, which is tomorrow at 12:45 p.m. UTC. That would be on Wednesday. And just more PR reviews. There's always more PR reviews. They never end. That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. I'm not complaining. And let's see. So AV related. I can't really think of anything. Maybe we might focus on what you want to do for this
Yeah,
session.
I will see the web waffle boards and try to create some PRs.
That's great. Waffle boards.
Yeah, and
Anything else?
yeah, I will usually like every day attend AV events, mobs.
Yeah, you're a premium member, so
Yeah.
so you can attend the Elixir mob tomorrow if you like.
Okay.
And anyone out there who's not a premium member, you can always join a mob session for free. Any of our mob sessions. So attend AV events and mobs. Great. Anything else?
No, it's fine.
Well, how about we do this together, because I was gonna look at the waffle boards anyway. And how about we focus on this before you have to go?
Okay.
Okay, so let's do that. So, oh, hang on 1 second. So I thought I had Brave here set up, but I guess I don't. So that's not what I want to do. For some reason, like I have to like reset it sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, so looking at this, not that actually, I wanted to go here. And we might, let's see, which one should we look at?
Okay, SFN.
Yeah, let's look at the SFN one. Because I know you have some PRs there, and Peter has some PRs there.
Okay.
And I don't know, let's take a look. So yeah, I like to start in on the review section, because
Yeah, you haven't reviewed my code for yarn test command. Yeah.
Yeah, so this one is done, so I'm gonna put it over here, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so Peter's got some there. He's got like 3. So this is good to see here. I like to see this. I like to see empty space.
Yeah.
It would be better if this was empty.
But you have to fill those empty space from the inbox.
Yep, I sure do. That's exactly what I need to do. And so I think, I mean, we could look at your ticket, but maybe how about we try to fill in the empty space instead. So these were actually created by Peter. This is getting to be a bit too much here in the inbox, so we do need to move them over. And the backlog, as it says right here, is to prioritize and plan work to be done. So what's at the very top is usually the most important, and that's usually done by, it depends on the title, but it's usually the product owner. Sometimes they're called project managers. It kind of depends on the framework. In Scrum framework, Agile development, they're called product owners.
Okay.
So let's see. Out of these, yeah, okay, so out of these, we might put these over first. Code Climate would be good to use.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I will add that over here first.
Okay, Mike added it, right?
He added it, and so I'll just add some labels here. This is more. Let's see, what is this?
It's a feature, I think. Project management.
Project management. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's help wanted. Good first issue. I might disagree.
Enhancement.
Yeah, I might disagree with feature Harshdeep because.
Yeah, it's not a feature.
Yeah, I mean, just to explain that a little bit, a feature is more like something that the client would sort of see. It would be something that they would something tangible that they could actually see, like on production. Whereas whereas Code Climate, the client won't actually ever see that. I mean, the client in this case is well, sort of technically it's championer the organization, but the end users, which we don't really have any yet because we're still building it, could also be thought of as the client.
Is it DevOps?
DevOps, yes, that's a good one. That's exactly what it is. All right, so that looks good. So hopefully some people will look at that. It'll stand out. They'll want to work on it. You could work on it if you want. And I think that's, well, let me look at this one here. So Peter added this, adding simple branding using existing color scheme. He says it would be great to have a branding logo only at first, which nicely complements to the colors and typography that has already been settled. He says he feels if we have a designer who would like to contribute, it's a good and important one to pick up. Otherwise, he can do it himself. This can give additional benefits to project, like creating the PR kit. Okay, yeah. It would make it easier to create these. And he's looking at. Let's take a look at some of these. Some like for inspiration, he says. Okay, they're a little slower to load because of OBS. Ah, there we go. Letter B, an audio logo design concept. Oh, I get that. That's like an audio waveform. Kind of like it's kind of like this over here. So, oh, never mind. It's not like that. I was showing this over here. That is not a waveform. So that's a decent one. Cook song, what's that? Yeah, that's not bad. That looks cool.
And today is National Croissant Day.
Say that again, Harshdeep?
Yeah, today is National Croissant Day, I think.
Is it?
In the United States. You.
If you say so, I didn't know that. Yeah, this one I don't really like. Do you like this one? I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I think I like this one the best. If we had something like that, it's relatively simple. But yeah, anyway, these are just for inspiration. They're not what we're gonna use. So yeah, I'm glad he brought that up. this one, so he already has some good labels on there, so I will move that over, and I'll put it at the bottom here, and so it won't where'd it go? Was it this one? Yeah. So I won't make it the highest priority, but I'll put that there. And now that I think about it, this one here, performances, would also be
Okay.
good. And so now that we did that, I mean, I guess, let's see, what could we do? We could review some PRs. Are there any of these that you like that you might want to work on? You have...
Yeah, I will look. Okay. Yeah, put that BEM component one. I would work on that in the inbox.
Mm-hmm.
The last one.
Mm-hmm. Let me see this. CSS
So
classes. Go ahead.
Yeah, CSS classes for better maintenance should follow BEM naming convention. So BEM naming is like the name of the CSS query selector names like dot nav for classes, hashtag and underscore what feature we do. So that's PM. You can check it on the link. It's like naming underscore and block element.
Yeah, this would be good. This is interesting here. So this is good like this.
You just add the CSS classes and it modifies and you name CSS classes what it modifies.
Yeah, got it. Okay. I'll add that. I'll push that over to the backlog. I'll just put it somewhere in here in the middle. And well, actually, since you're going to work on it, let me go ahead and assign you to it.
Yeah.
So that no one else will take it. And you should be here. Let's see, where are you?
Type has type.
Yeah, I got
type name.
Yeah. Actually, I'll just leave it there. But since you're already assigned to it, so you might not work on it right away, but you might.
Yeah.
And then just move it. Just follow the process, and you can move it over. Yeah, I wonder if I should add any new tickets. I can't really think of anything right now. Well, okay. In that case, did we want to look at some of the other boards, or how about we do that actually? So let's see here. So there's also Championer 1.
Yeah, such Championer. I haven't contributed Championer 1. I'm learning a little bit of Elixir.
I know, yeah. What do you think of it so far?
Yeah, functional programming is good. I have done it in, I think, Ruby and JavaScript. Elixir, sometimes it has cryptic error messages, so it's difficult.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say you've done functional programming in Ruby, because I have heard of people doing that. But I mean, Ruby overall is object-oriented.
Yeah.
And so that's interesting. But yeah, functional programming, some people might not ever come across it because they learn object-oriented. After they actually, technically they learn. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, first they learn procedural programming, like in C and C, step by step, then object-oriented.
Usually, yeah. And they do sometimes, well, a lot of times they do learn, functions, but it's not the same as overall function programming.
They should be pure functions.
And so, and so, So I think before object-oriented programming became big, a couple decades ago, they did used to learn. There were some more popular functional programming languages out there, and then there was a shift to object-oriented, and then it's kind of functional programming is kind of having a resurgence, kind of, especially with Elixir and JavaScript, Scala for the Java people. Let's see here. So I still don't know what's up with Mike and the upgrade to Phoenix 1.4.
Yeah, I have upgraded. I think no, I have done that in Sync for Needs. Yeah, upgraded to Phoenix 1.4.
Yeah, that's the back end. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's interesting because Mike is having a little bit of trouble there. Like the last couple of steps, a little bit of configuration, he's having trouble with it.
No, I have done it. I will help him.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great because yeah. So he's doing it for Championer 1. You're doing it for Sync for Needs backend.
Yeah, I have completed it. I think.
Yeah. So let's look at that board actually.
It's need review. I think.
And
Yeah, but build is failing. Yeah. There is build failing. Some error. I think it's. Yeah, you have to sign in.
Well, yeah, that is weird. Let's go to GitHub instead actually. So github.com.
Okay.
AgileVentures okay. Jesus, I can't spell. It's not Syncs for Needs. It's Sync for Needs.
Yeah, it's Sync for Needs.
Like I should know this, right? I came up with the name. Okay, so pull request.
Okay, they are security vulnerabilities.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you also got that.
They are failed. Yeah, pushed, but something is failing. All checks have been failed.
Yeah, let's take a look at why that is. Maybe we can fix that quickly, or at least figure out what it is.
Yeah. I personally installed Reba 3 on my local setup. I think it is not able to download Reba 3. I forced Reba 3 to install, but I think that's the problem. Reba 3 is not compiling. Yeah, it's forcing, but I think there is some problem installing it.
Yeah, we may have to modify that. So if I go back to, let's see here. Is someone selling some stuff?
Oh yeah, some seller outside selling something. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I'd like
Don't know.
I want to buy what they're selling. What are they selling?
I don't know what they're selling. I don't understand that language.
Oh no. Okay.
It's old, our language.
Yeah. So let me see if I can find. Yeah. So I don't really, just looking at that, I don't really get why it was trying to force install it. You said you modify that, but did you modify Travis? It doesn't look like it.
No. I think where is Reba 3 installing from? It's not here. Search on the page where is Reba.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. So if I go back, oh, hang on. Yeah. Okay, so mixed local rebar force.
Black, orange, white, and red. Dresses hanging off your bed. From now until you reach your
Let me take a look at how we're doing it. So actually, let me look at the Travis file first. Maybe we need to modify that.
for your hand.
And let me compare it to the Championer one.
So bold. Could never be. Baby, I would
So if I go to the Travis file here, yeah, okay, so this is interesting. This is very simple Travis file. We should update that. So I'll create a ticket here in a minute.
I think I am using Elixir version 1.6, so you have to update it also.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, so if we look at the one for Championer 1, we're using 1.6.4. And
Okay.
yeah, I think that might solve it. Just that's a simple little modification to 1.6.4. Because the rest looks, it looks essentially the same.
Yeah, and the OTP release is I think 21. I am using.
Okay. So what we might do is we might as well just copy this right over. There's no reason not to. Except for this right here. We don't need it. We don't need that line. Let's see if we look at that. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna add that ticket, and hopefully that'll fix your PR. So if I go back to here, and create a new issue. So this will be update the Travis file for CI, and I'll post that link there. Copy this. I like to copy the exact same line of the headline, because usually people don't actually see this in their email. I don't, at least. And where this is more visible. And so update Travis file for CI. You can copy almost this entire thing. This entire file from Championer 1. Except for the last line. And yeah, that's good enough. Let me label this. So this is definitely DevOps. Oh, we don't have enough good labels here.
Yeah, I have to add. Okay, I have to add labels. So if I add labels, how do we do in the waffle board?
Yeah, that's a good question. So that's a good issue. Let's see here. So if I go to, first of all, let me just go ahead and add this.
Yeah.
And then, like, if we go to the SFN waffle board, I think we had one ticket here, which was maybe not. Okay, never mind. So it was, where was that? That was, okay, that was in the AV dashboard. I think that's what that was. So Yep. So let me copy that. So you don't even know what I'm talking about. It's a ticket to add more meaningful labels because I think they're important. Plus, it's an easy ticket to do. So AV dashboard. I think that's it. And yeah, this is taking a while to load. Let's see if we go to the done column. So I need to go to the GitHub to find it because I lost it. It's not showing up anymore. And this would be in the port. It's actually in the issues. And I'll look at closed.
What is AV dashboard?
AV dashboard is for the it's a Flask app. Have you ever heard of Flask? Python?
Yeah. It is used to deploy. Yeah. Microservices.
Yeah, and so it's to create the dashboard for like business intelligence type of metrics for AgileVentures.
Okay.
And
so is it built yet?
Yeah, so Michael.
It is-
Yeah, Michael has built like the initial product. It's just one dashboard, and so he has the infrastructure of it, the the Flask app and everything. And so we're looking to build more metrics and making it look nice. Yeah. So here's a simple version here. So it'll probably take a second to load. So I'll just load it while we go back to. So I'll let that load, and I'll go back. Where was it? AV dashboard. Here. So I'm just gonna copy. This here. This ticket wasn't as good as I thought. So I've written this lately several times. I think it was actually in.
No.
You know where that was actually? That was in the website one.
Okay.
So website one, FE. So we've kind of abandoned this project. This repo.
It's, I think Matt is doing it in React. It's Matt, Felicia, and me.
Yeah. So what it is though is sorry, I'm just looking for it. Here we go. This is what I wanted to find. Yeah. So I'm sorry. We haven't abandoned the project. It's just that the repo. We're using this repo, this brand new repo. We abandoned the other other repo for the prototype that we were using in the React mobs. Yeah, this repo is definitely still it's brand new, and so because it's brand new, we have this ticket here, which like no one's even completed, but this would be good. So let me just copy this here and go back to the sync for needs and go back to issues.
I think there is that issue already for that labels one. Yeah, it's written add meaningful labels.
Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, so that's what I had done. I thought I had done this a couple times. So this one would be good. That's why. So I probably created some tickets and saw that there wasn't anything good like DevOps for that Travis file.
Yep.
And so this would be good to do. Yeah, you just go here and create it.
I will do that today.
That'd be great. So let's see. I think I did create that other issue. And And
Okay, Federico, I have to go.
yeah.
I am leaving.
Okay, Harshdeep, thanks
Okay.
for joining me. Yeah, just get those issues done whenever you get a chance.
Okay.
All right, bye, Harshdeep.
Bye.
Yep. And so it just went blank there. Let me go back here. So I was trying to show right there, yeah. So Harshdeep has left us. So let me go back to the notes. I'm not sure what I should actually focus on. I could review some PRs. Let me check the chat. I should show this actually. So let me turn up the music. Just throw that out there. So if we look at what's playing right now, I have no idea who this is. This is... Oh, this is Sleep Planet by Mind Cinema. Yeah. They're a really cool band from Mexico. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I'm actually in talks with what's her name? Priscilla Orphanos, trying to help her out do some of their web stuff. So let me turn this up. You know, I didn't actually look at the Synchronades board. Yeah, gosh, I don't like traversing through all the GitHub stuff on Brave, but Vivaldi was acting up because you can't really read here. Like, what is this? Oh yeah, we have the AV dashboard down right now to save money since we're not exactly using it, so that's why I couldn't go to it. Yeah, so let me close that. Let me just... Yeah, you can only see, like, if you start opening up too many browsers, too many tabs, you can only see like 3 words. Um, and then it's hard to find what you're trying to look at. Yeah, this board looks okay. Let me see if I need to review anything here. Nope, nothing needs reviewing. I'm thinking about it actually. It's here. So I couldn't really show you the actual dashboard, the current dashboard that we have. So we're trying to create some more, some more graphs, metrics, tables, and so we brainstormed some of these. I guess I did here. And what I could do is create tickets for these. So maybe this one here, and then if I go back, it's probably too long. So this is more of a I'll just put dot. So this is a feature requirement. So I'll add that there. And there was this other one. I already created a ticket for that one. So now that I did that, I'll move this over to there and have Michael look at that. We created this other one here. And this one here. This is another feature, sort of another dashboard that we might look at. No, I'm sorry, that's not it. No, yeah, it is actually, it is. The API endpoint thing is a little confusing. Let's see how we're doing on time. Almost to the bottom of the hour. I did start a little late, so I might go for like another 10 minutes. And we have someone joining us. This is Faith. Hi, Faith.
Hi, Federico.
You finally made it. Technically, you made it sometime like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
But you kind of didn't say anything. You were just in the background. Again, I'm gonna just show everyone. Here. Yeah. So Faith, how are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I was just thinking that I might go for another 10 minutes, and then you spoke up. So I'm glad you joined us. What time is it over there?
It's 5:27
Yeah.
a.m.
Did you get plenty of rest?
Yeah.
You didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't stay up late, did you?
No.
Okay. So
But it's not my alarm. I'm supposed to wake up an hour before this.
Yeah, you have to wake up early or stay up late, but I don't recommend staying up late.
Yeah.
So hopefully you know some of the format already. And so I'll switch over to the notes to ask you, Faith, what do you plan on working on today or over the next hour, over the next 12 hours? If you look at mine, mine is just to do more PR reviews. Harshdeep was here a little bit earlier, and we were looking at the waffle boards together.
Okay.
What do you
So
plan
this
to
is
work
your
on?
this is your plan, your next 12 hours, or just for the Twitch?
Yeah, no, the point is to sort of declare what you're going to work on over the next 24 hours.
Okay.
But, you know, you might say like during the Twitch hour, the Twitch streaming hour, or during the next 12 hours. But it's sort of to motivate yourself, or, you know, declaring it to everyone else what you're going to work on, so that you're more accountable and might actually be motivated to work on it.
Okay.
By the way,
So,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
okay, now I wanted to say I have a couple of things.
Okay,
Yep.
go ahead.
So, I'm moving the wiki education project from Rails 5.2 to Rails 6.
Okay.
So, upgrade, yeah.
Edu dashboard. So this is Wiki Edu dashboard from Rails 5 to Rails 6. Interesting, very interesting. You probably saw that that post by DHH that it's gonna have Webpacker for everything now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah. So,
Anything else?
yes. To testing, there's a book I'm reading on testing Vue.js. So to start reading the book today.
Okay.
So at least get one chapter done.
Book. So maybe at least one chapter. All right. Yeah, do you have the title of it by chance?
Sorry?
Do you have the title of the book by chance?
Yes, I do. And I'm going to. Let me just. It's here. So it's called Testing Vue.js.
That's the whole title?
Yes. So testing Vue.js application.
Ah, okay.
It's a Manning, by Manning Publications, I think. Manning is a publications. Then Manning, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
By Ed.
Ed something.
Yes, Ed something.
That's good.
Then I have my slides to update.
Okay. What slides?
So I'm supposed to present about how Ruby executes your code. I'm giving a talk at the next meetup, which is in about 2 weeks from now.
Got it. So there was a couple of things. I wanted to show that there was a really cool blog post posted recently.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've heard of this kind of a prolific author that's writing a lot of blog posts recently. So if we go over to the random channel on Slack, I have this really cool author just writing blog posts after blog post. They wrote one yesterday.
I think
on.
the aim is to write one every week.
Oh, really? Yeah. So I
Yeah.
won't show who that is, but MapReduce fundamentals with examples. Actually, the name's right there. Sorry. Yeah, really good blog post, Faith. And
Thank you.
yeah, I responded there. Something, I forgot what I said.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah, it's just,
Ah,
yeah, it's really nice to see them. And they're easy to read because, you know, sometimes someone will write a blog post that's like, it, you know, you can't really tell like how many pages it would be, but it seems like a book, you know? And it's like, oh, I'd love to read this, but it's like, when am I gonna have time to do it? And yours are just really good. They're the perfect length to sit down and read for a little bit. And so I just read it right away, you know?
okay. That's great feedback.
Yeah. Don't write a book.
That wasn't intentional, but yeah, I'll stick to that.
I mean, and I said don't write a book. Maybe write a book, but I mean, don't write a book for a blog post
Okay.
because then no one will
That
read
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did want to show that, yeah, for sure. And I might. So there's a link. I guess I can't really post it anywhere. I might post it in the notes for the recording.
Okay.
Yeah, so that people can read that. So was there anything else that you were gonna work on for today?
Start working on my slides for the talk that I'll be giving at the beginning of next month.
This is a separate talk.
Yes, this is for the crowdsourced learning and software development. This is the San Francisco talk.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to go to that site for 1 second.
Yeah.
Slides for talk.
Yes.
So let me find that link. That link is, so I know it was posted in marketing on Slack. Let me just go there. I thought it was here. Where'd it go?
I know I posted it.
It was, where was it?
What link are you looking for?
For like your funding code talk.
Oh, so I don't know if I saw it in marketing, but I posted it in random.
In random, okay. Yeah, we need to show that link so that people can go to it.
Okay.
And there we go. So let's see. GoFundMe.com. Fund my talk at the Lesbians Who Tech Summit. And then let me just go to it over here. And sorry. Oh, so let me turn on the browser. So I wasn't sharing this. This is right here. And all right, so hey, you already have some contributions. That's great.
Yeah, that's great. I'm happy.
Yeah. So you need, I think your biggest expense is probably the plane ticket, right? Yeah. Look at that. That's expensive.
Sorry?
I was saying your biggest expense is probably your your plane ticket.
Yeah, plane ticket. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're on your way there. You just posted this a few days ago. And when is the talk?
It's on 2nd March at 3:30 p.m. But that's at least, yeah.
Okay, so you still have a little bit of time.
Yes.
All right.
But I plan to start today. At least start the slides today.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So this is. Sorry, I was just reading that a little bit. And this is nice here that you can see some anonymous donations. Some people are not anonymous, but that's good. Oh, look at that, Leanne Pittsford. Wow. And Andreas, nice. Added a comment there.
Yeah, so this is somebody I met at the Ruby. He came to Kenya for the Ruby conference, but I met him at the Ruby meetup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never really looked at GoFundMe that much. I've seen it like once or twice. But yeah, that's interesting because for Sync for Needs, it's a sort of a similar concept, except it's more, it's like right here there would be like an actual performance by somebody for that
An
project.
actual comment.
An actual performance. So do you even know what I'm talking about, Sync for Needs?
No. Synchrony, yeah.
It's one of Championer's projects. So you've contributed to Championer 1, which is the organization, and Sync for Needs is the actual one of the first prototypes that we're working on. And so if I show you over here, this is, if I can find it, right here. So this is the waffle board. But if I go to the README, so it's called Sync for Needs. Hopefully the name is explanatory. You kind of, either you yourself could perform musically, post a video, you could just sing, you could perform some music, or an artist could have a performance on your behalf to try to try to raise money for you.
Okay.
And it could be someone famous, or it could be just anybody else, a musician or a singer. And so this is the wireframe or the mock-up that Brent Marty made for us for the singer, right? Not for the singer. Yeah, for the singer, for the artist. And they could have their performances here and what they're raising money for, their causes. Yeah. And so we started working on this. Peter has been doing some of the design work for it. If I go back to Slack, I can show you what he's already sort of, this page right here. If we look at Slack, he posted, I guess it was in Phoenix 1, the channel. And I think I showed this yesterday, but I'll show it again because it's really good. It was right here. So this is kind of like what you just saw, but this is the implemented design that he's working on.
Wow. So this is a reflection of the wireframe I just saw.
Yeah. So obviously it's not complete. It just has the artist bio. This is a famous singer, obviously. I don't know if you've heard of Dua Lipa.
No.
Yeah, I barely know who that is, too. But here's like her bio. He's just using her as an example. Here's her bio.
Okay.
Here's the nav bar up top. And yeah.
That looks really nice. It looks way nice then.
Whoa.
They look like they're two different things from the wireframe. And
yeah. Well, I mean, that's on purpose. You don't really want to make the design super nice and spend all your time on that on the wireframe. I mean, you can if you want to.
Is it because of the software this person has used to make the wireframe? Because I see apps designed on InVision. With
InVision, yeah, that's different software. Yeah, that you could develop the prototype.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
a lot quicker. He used balsamic. Have you heard of balsamic?
I've used it before.
That's what he used for the wireframe. And that on that one, it's especially intentional that it's made to look almost like sketches.
Yeah, that's why it's called a wireframe, right?
Yeah. So yeah. So I was just looking at your GoFundMe. That Sync for Needs is similar, except that you're actually posting like a performance and trying to raise money that way in a very positive way.
Okay, and then it's only specific to artists.
No, see, that's
singers.
That's the thing that sometimes when I explain it, people think that it's just like singers trying to raise money because they're artists, and it's not that. It's more for the causes. So it could be like any cause. It could be for you, if for your cause, that you needed money to go give this talk, and then I know I've had you sing a little bit during some of the mobs. I don't know if you're like a really good singer. You might be. Maybe you want to sing a little bit now, but maybe not. I don't want to put you on the spot. But someone else could sing for you, right? Someone like you have a friend who's a really good singer, maybe, and they could post a performance and say like, hey, I'm raising money for my friend Faith, so she can go give this talk, and then they sing a song, or a little bit. It doesn't have to be a whole song, and then people will be able to give donations based on that. So that's the point. It's not really to promote like singers that it is a thing that artists have trouble making money and making a living making money performing, so it can help them out too, but that's not the main goal. The main goal is to raise money for causes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you should help out on the project.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm glad I convinced you. I'm glad I'm convincing you of so many things, like joining the Daily Code Kickoff.
I told you you're running a cult.
That's what you said, yeah. That's funny. So I do need to wrap up because we're a little bit over time. So I just want to make sure that we have enough items here for you to work on, that you want to declare that you want to work on. Is there anything else that you wanted to list here?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well.
So maybe just okay. It's part of the Ruby slides, because how Ruby executes your code. Getting insights from a Ruby book.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that all? Faith? You're muted, Faith. Faith. Maybe you had to go for a second. I do need to wrap up anyway, Faith, so I think I'll leave it there. And I just want to say special thanks to Harshdeep for joining earlier in the show, and for Faith for joining us now. She finally made her appearance. Really glad to have her on. Faith may or may not be back. She was convinced that she was convinced by me that sort of being able to say that, yeah, I do live code Twitch streaming is a good thing to have like on your resume. And so she has said that she will try to join. So thank you, Faith. Any final words? You still there?
Yes. I'm here. Sorry
That's
about
okay.
that. Yeah. The book is Ruby and Microsoft. I don't know if you've read it. The book that's giving me lots of insight on the content of this talk.
What's it called?
Ruby under a microscope.
Ruby and our microscope.
Under a microscope.
Like that?
Yep.
Oh no, I'm actually not showing that. Where am I? Let's see here. That's the thing that. Oh yeah, okay, I'm showing it. Yeah, sometimes I'm still getting used to like switching back between like all the apps and everything, because it's not so easy with OBS. Cool. Anything else, Faith?
No, that's all. I'm glad you joined.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see you at least another time, maybe
Yes.
more.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Sounds good, Faith. So thank you for joining me, and thanks for everyone for watching the recording. I will see you guys next time. Thanks, Faith.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cut me out of this room. I can't play it anymore. It must be something in the water here. Yeah. Give me up, I confess. I feel as though I'm living less. The strangest gravity affects my way. 'Cause I was born incomplete, drowning in the brevity. Kinda like a road you're traveling on. Everything turns you off and as you make me whole again. Everything turns you never, you make me whole Someone said, someone wrote, floating till the two-row. So complicated, I could use the way. And how you move the scenery, lover, how you mirror me. But stop me if you heard it all before. Everything turns you off and as you make me whole again. Everything turns you never, you make me whole again. Cut me out of this road. I can't play it anymore. It must be something in the water